Welcome back to another episode of OTV.
I'm Rayhan.
And I'm Kalina.
It's no secret that Oberlin is an incredibly diverse school with rich cultures. Not only do we have diversity in that type of culture, but we have it in many other forms, such as pop culture. Here at Oberlin, we have a large population of students who are interested in skating and in skate culture. Here at OTV, we got to sit down and talk with some of our students about skating and the importance it has in their lives.
No skateboarding, no rollerblades, no lacrosse. To some a deterrent, but to others a call to rebellion. That's what skateboarding is all about. It's about not going on the beaten path and putting yourself in danger, but mostly danger.
There's kind of a thing in the skate community that posers is like anyone that can't do tricks and anyone that goes to the skate park and wears helmet and full pads and can't do anything. But there's a difference between a poser and a beginner. So like a beginner is you're coming to the skate park, you're getting your board, you're skating, like you're trying new things. Even if you suck and can't even ollie, you're still a skater if you're trying. A poser is like you skate, it's like some e-boy skater that skates for the aesthetic and like pushes. Yeah, it doesn't try, carries his board around for an accessory, like mall grabbing, mongo pushing. Like that's what a poser is. A poser is someone who poses like they skate and does it to either get girls or to look cool. But
does it work?
No, not if they're. I mean, yeah, actually, that girls like posers. They don't like skaters.
Why?
Because skaters are all sweaty and dirty and all of that, and some posers, they just carry around the board just to look cool, but that's why I don't have a girlfriend.
How do you like working at Zoomies?
It's fun. There's a lot of posers that come in, but just because I can tell, because I shouldn't say that. I kind of just contradicted myself because I don't know if they're coming in to get a board or not, but if they come in and get a board, and then I go to the skate park the next day and I see them sitting on the bench not doing anything, I'm going to be mad. That's all I'm going to say. The Zoomies is fun. We literally just sit on the counters and chill all day. But you didn't hear that from me.
What's the main problem you would say with skate culture, like in general?
Probably either the not wearing helmets or gatekeeping, which is like not letting new people learn to skate, like basically like what I was saying by calling them posers. Like skaters are the biggest gatekeepers in history, and like they will gatekeep and say it's their sport and no one's allowed to do it until the day they die, which is not true. Like anyone can pick up a skateboard and start skating, but you just have to have the will and like be willing to like to learn, progress, and get better. But yeah, that's the problem is probably gatekeeping.
The subculture of anti-conformity, the tribulations of looking cool, the definition of rebellion. This is skate culture.
The COVID-19 pandemic has brought unprecedented changes to our world since April. Local businesses in our community have all been affected in one way or another due to quarantine and social regulations. Due to COVID-19, many businesses were forced to shut down for a significant amount of time, and some have been struggling due to only a 50% capacity. OTV met with some of our students and the businesses that their families own and talked about how COVID has affected their daily lives.
As the coronavirus pandemic hit our community this year, many businesses had to reassess how they would operate and fight through the complications brought on due to COVID-19. Many family-owned businesses here at Overland were affected too. One of them is a local pho shop called 9 Mile Pho.
Hi, my name is Sunny Do. I'm in the business for 2 months now. Because I see this neighborhood don't have many Asian restaurants, so that's why I try to make a kind of little neighborhood restaurant.
Tien Nguyen, a senior at Overland, is the niece of the owner of the restaurant. She believes her uncle's restaurant filled a missing piece in Aurora.
Hi, my name's Tian, and I'm in 12th grade. My family business is 9 Miles Pho. It's near the 9 Mile station. There's no like pho places around there or around Aurora, so it's like good to bring more culture, Asian culture, into the community. Coronavirus has influenced us to take more the precautions for safety and stuff, and it has like lower like people going into the stores and stuff because of coronavirus.
Both Tien and her uncle Sunny acknowledge the critical safety precautions the restaurant has to take during this time and accommodate in order to safely serve customers. If you're feeling hungry and would like to support a local restaurant at this time, visit 9 Mile Pho on 12211 East Dartmouth Avenue, Aurora, Colorado.
Student Council has found various and creative ways to cope with the restrictions of COVID to plan events such as homecoming. Let's go behind the scenes with them to see how they work towards planning homecoming week. With the complications this school year has presented, drastic changes were made to how activities were able to be conducted. Many clubs can only meet online, but Student Council, a club that runs during school hours, has had to overcome many obstacles. In normal years, Student Council would plan homecoming week and the homecoming dance during their class. Because of this year's school schedule, the members only meet once per week, with their class split, creating difficulties planning these events. We were able to speak to some members about how different this year looked from other years.
So with Corona, it's super different because we have to think of ways to get people engaged in activities and to dress up without like getting in big groups, because we have to like improvise with the homecoming activities. Like we can't have our dance anymore, like the tailgate or the assembly. So we have to like think more of ideas like to get people more involved. So the biggest challenge we face this year that's different from last year is that we have less time to actually decorate, and since we only go to school 2 days a week with the different cohorts, it's really hard to like kind of manage that, and we have to focus a lot on communicating with the other cohort because we have to talk about like what we want them to get done, and we have to really stay productive on our Saturday decorations day because that's like our only time that we have to decorate.
It's hard to advertise in a way to get everyone involved, especially since no one really wants to do anything because of Corona.
Really, we're just trying to find ways where people could still have spirit and participate, but we also have to make sure that no one's affected negatively by COVID. So we're thinking of things like virtually or like ways we could social distance. But since our school went remote, now it's just going to be like 100% virtual.
This school year, Student Council still was able to put together not only a Spirit Week that took place in September, but the Homecoming Week that will take place the week of November 9th. The dynamics of Stuco and how they are able to plan these week's events have changed drastically. With Student Council's perseverance, they are helping to ensure a successful COVID-friendly homecoming. Despite the challenges, things like Spirit Week and Homecoming Week help to bring back some normalcy in an abnormal time. This is Audrey Lee signing off.
In any event we go remote, remember to check the website for updates. That's all we have for you today.
Remember to take care,
wear your masks,
and continue to social distance.
Bye, Blazers! See you in the next episode!